Shawty said that Brooklyn needed a little balance. I think we found it. The change niggas pitch when we found it all in the fountain. To the top we mountain. At the top we bigger than mountains. Take your shit, we bouncing. Ain't no making no damn announcement. Said I gotta get it. Gotta have it, don't you forget it. Steady representing. It's a habit, I'll never quit it. Got a lot of carrots and snow bunnies. Never committed. Watch me.
Y'all, welcome back to another episode of Brooklyn's Balance. You guys said you needed that balance, and we are here to give that to you today. It is me, your host, Miss Meekz, and I am sitting down with a group of my friends who they have been very inconsistent for the past 2 months. Yes, I'm gonna say it. They've been kind of upset because I had the guys up here, you know, Bobby Z, Stan, shout out to y'all. But right now we are going to answer y'all. So to my left I have
Nadia,
and to my right I have.
I had to think about it. I was like, damn it. It's Kenya.
And to my right.
What's up? I'm D.
And to my right.
Hey, it's Kim.
And today we're going to sit down and answer a lot of questions about what these hurt niggas seem to be hurting about. With a group of elite women who are going to sit down and tell you that half the things that y'all are sitting and thinking is not even fucking accurate.
I feel special because she called us elite.
Right.
I mean, we are elite to the men, but as friends, y'all could do better. I'm just saying.
The backhanded compliment.
Okay. Heard it.
I want to start with answering their questions, and then I'm going to start going into a topic. Please don't be long-winded. So the first thing I want to talk about that they did bring up, if you've seen the clip when Stan went off and I agree with him, do you agree that posting your significant other means that you are happy in your relationship?
Definitely not.
It doesn't have to mean that. No.
Is it necessary for you to post your significant other? Why do I need to post them? Because they were saying that if you don't post your man, then you out there being single, and also that you out there looking for validation from other niggas.
Not true.
I feel like that stems from insecurity.
Yep. Yeah. Because I posted my man and still cheated.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Just being honest.
Listen, honesty. That's what we here for. Right. Be honest. Say what it is.
Right.
And just because I don't post my man or I'm in a relationship, that does not mean nothing. I see niggas not post bitches every day and they go home happily to their wives.
Mm-hmm. Right. It's not a necessity. It's just like, if I want to show you off, I'm going to post you because I want to show you off. I'm proud of the person that I chose to
But
be
that's
with.
what they were saying. Why are we not proud of those men? I'm not saying I'm not proud.
Because they're probably for everybody.
I don't feel like I have to post my man.
I mean, because then you're going to get that inbox like, oh yeah, I fucked your nigga.
If you don't have to post him, then that's up to you. That is your prerogative. Yeah. I don't ever feel like it's like, oh, you gotta post that person. It's like, I want to post that person. There is a difference.
It's a personal choice.
And I feel like if I'm posting him and he got a problem with that, that's a little iffy. That's a
but why does social media need to be the validation for people to know that I'm in a relationship?
But me posting my partner is not me asking for validation. Like I said.
But that's what they said.
Okay.
All right. It's cap.
Mm-hmm. That's a little cap. It might,
I don't know, that
cap. Might be how they feel when it comes to them posting their significant others.
Right.
But,
got you.
Yeah, it's not necessarily seeking validation.
Next question I wanted to pose that they spoke about. Do you rate men? Because I don't know if you guys saw the part where, you know, second episode, we went into, Z specifically said that when they meet a woman, they just do it based off of appearance. The attraction comes later. I said that us as females, it is 50-50. Some of us, we could look at the man that walks in the room. Other than we've learned that there's different types of men out here. Just because you look good may not mean that you got it all the fuck together. That's the facade right then and there.
Yep, from
I'll talk to the other man that may not look like that, but it'll be like that. So do you guys rate men? Like, do we sit down and go, oh, this nigga's a 10 because he drives this, he got this job and that? Like, have y'all ever sat down and did that? Because I don't feel like I've ever done that in my life.
First of all, I ain't got a car. I ain't got this. If you can get on public transportation, you love me because, example, if I was dating somebody who lives in the Bronx or talking, listen, you know how many trains
don't date nobody from the Bronx.
I did that. No, I'm just saying though, like that's commitment. Like if you could take 8 trains to get to Brooklyn to see little old me, heard it.
You feel me?
That's a commitment.
Nah,
I rate niggas.
Go ahead. Because you got to be the dysfunction. They was talking about you. It had to be you.
Because baby, if I got a car, you got to have a car. If I'm going to drive a half hour to see you, you got to drive a half hour to see me too. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I gotta rate you because of what I've been through. Before in the past, I never rated niggas. But now I gotta rate you because...
you know don't say nothing.
Okay. I need to.
I'm about to play... I wouldn't be me if I wasn't me. And me being your friend. So you're rating men from a hurt place. You're not rating them with the authenticity of, oh, he's a 5. I can make this nigga a 10. Or he's a 5 in looks and his personality made it 5. You're doing it because
it's not from a hurt place. It's from a place that I've been hurt. I don't want to get hurt again. I know what I know what I want, and I know what I'm gonna accept. I'm not gonna accept certain shit anymore. Mm-hmm. So therefore, you gotta come correct.
But standards and expectations is different from a first meeting rating. Standards
is if I know you're trying. If it's a trying nigga, it's different than a nigga that be like, fuck it, whatever, I don't care. Like, I talked to 2 dudes. One got a car, one don't got a car. Mm-hmm. Both.
And which one doing better?
Both are kind of trying, but the one that's doing better is the one that don't got a car.
And that's the point that you actually proving my point. You can't sit there and rate somebody or hold somebody to the standard of, if I have this, you have to have this.
But listen, am I talking to the nigga that don't got a car more than the nigga that do got a car? No, because he live all the way in the Bronx. Mm-hmm. Now, if I gotta date you, I gotta drive to come see you. I don't want to drive to come see you because I'm the bitch. I'm the female, not the bitch. Excuse my language. I'm the female. Nigga, you gotta come see me, but now you gotta come take public transportation. Now I gotta wait for you on public transportation. Now, the 2 train not running, so I don't know what to do to get to you. I don't want all of that. I want, babe, all right, I'm on the highway. I'm about to come see you. Okay, I want you to come. I want you to come pick me up. I want you to come pick me up.
Being on the 4 train and she's like, I don't think this is gonna work. I'm like, God damn it! Now when I get the 4 back,
like, yo, babe,
but you see that? But he's a good nigga. But it's just like, it's the stability. It's the stability for me.
But he could get there.
He's not getting there right now.
How you know that?
He's not. Though, like,
it's the dedication. It's the dedication, but it's not.
But why is
he's not getting there right now?
But why is that mad traffic?
It's not enough.
Get there the same time as the train, nigga.
You're right. It's not enough because
Henry Hudson and the FDR.
Oh my god.
Nah, it's not enough because at the end of the day, I have a kid. So it's like, now you want to come, you want to be a part of me? You got to be a part of me. You got to be a part of her. What are you offering now that I can't offer my child?
But why I gotta drive to you now and take care of you and your little funky kid? I love you, Brooke. Not you. But like, some niggas that think just because he has a car does not mean that he's
because first of all, I tell the nigga in the beginning, my kid come first. If you want to be with me, you gotta love my kid like how you love me. So you want him to travel
to you first, or you want him to accept that your kid come first?
He gotta accept that my kid come first.
So then don't worry about travel, how he gets there.
No. It's how he get this, how he get there. But now if I gotta come outside to you and you just outside and I gotta drive everywhere, like you like my kid. Cause now I gotta take you everywhere. Now I gotta drive. Nah, I wanna be the female. I wanna be the soft. I wanna be the soft me. I wanna be in a passenger seat. I wanna be like, yes, babe, get ready at 9 o'clock. I'm coming to pick you up. And be dressed, wear heels, and I go in the car and like DJ Easy, right?
Yeah. Okay.
He said, I want to be in the car in the passenger seat. You grabbing my thighs, me sucking your dick on the way there, on the way back. And we just, I want to be submissive. Like, I'm tired of being strong. I'm tired of being the, I'm going to struggle with you because I see the potential in you. Nah, like, I'm tired of that. I've been there, done that too many times.
Wait a minute. Let me help my friend so I can move on. Because I feel what you're saying. I'm tired of being a no limit soldier too.
I am. I'm tired.
But
she done ride
I'm
and
not
died.
that type of person. I understand that different people come with different walks of life. I'm gonna be honest with you. The nigga that got the car, like how I got the car, I'm not fucking with him because he's too mobile. He catching up on every other bitch. That's my mindset. I gotta be.
But I'm that bitch. So it's okay.
No, let me finish. The guy who's taking that extra step to travel on the train, number one, if I'm talking to him and I got a car, granted, you came and you traveled to me 2, 3, 4 fucking times. Probably about like the 4th, 5th time, I'm gonna meet you halfway. That nigga, I'm sucking his dick in my motherfucking car. You understand
I feel
that?
you. But why I gotta drop you to the train station? Why I gotta drop you? Like, I just feel like
not everybody comes with cars.
Exactly.
He can drive my car. He can
Nah,
drive
you're not driving my car
will
because
be
now
okay
if you
with
get in an
that.
accident, then what?
I'll take the nigga that's doing
Wait a
more. I
minute,
don't care
though.
about these
Wait-
established
wait a
ass
minute,
niggas. I don't.
I
give a
need me
fuck.
I need me an established ass nigga because I'm
those things
established.
that
I have
slap
to
the
say
shit
about
out of
that
you.
point, right? The only thing I gotta say about that point, that man did not have a car when you met this
That's
person.
what I
and I'm not
kept
trying
saying.
to come at nobody.
That's why I don't be talking to him like
but
that.
I'm saying,
Damn.
I would have never initiated any type of contact. We would not make it to this point if this.
It's only 'cause
if
I
this
work with
gentleman
him.
is not meeting my standards. Cause, baby, the 4 train, rush hour, and now it's like you feel like, oh, this ain't gonna work out. I gotta wait on him. It's
I
a
be
3.
dread.
It's a long ass ride,
It is.
sis.
It
All
is.
I'm saying is, you knew when you met this person.
I-
now you're talking and this, that, and
I
that,
didn't
you
know
didn't
until I
this
started
person.
talking to him. Now it's like,
Right. So now what? Are you
damn.
still talking to this person? Or are you cutting ties because that's a
I
long
want
ass
to,
train
but
ride?
it's just I don't know how to.
Listen, Nadia, we'll sit
That's
back
the
and we'll
question.
do Nadia talk when
You
we
right.
get there.
You
But
right.
now,
Yes, because she held on to that.
I'm asking the rest of y'all:
She
do
said,
y'all
"Let it
rate men? Hello? Do y'all rate men?
I don't think I rate men. It's just like, for me is like, first I gotta find you attractive, and then once I find you attractive and we're talking for a little bit and we go on a date, then I get to really feel like, let's see what this talking went through and let's see how we're gonna connect on this first date.
Right.
Like, that's what I do. So it's not really rating because, like, granted, all my other relationships I was the breadwinner, so not being a breadwinner is like,
It's
it's
great.
like,
It's
all right,
really nice.
I ain't gonna hold you. It's an adjustment, but
Yeah, because I still can't take a nigga pulling out a card on me. What the fuck is you doing? Like, bitch, I
I
got
want
it.
that. I want that. I'm tired of pulling the
Sit
the
back.
card out on a nigga.
Go ahead.
Sorry,
Nah,
y'all.
Deidre,
I'm
do you rate men?
For me, I feel like it's just a pros and cons checklist. Because I meet a bunch of people that I feel like, yo, he look good as hell. And right
He was
off
the
that
dun
initial
dun.
meeting, I'm like, oh, he look good. This and that. I start thinking, like, what can happen? And then I get to know him, and I'm like, oh,
Daydreaming and
he's
shit.
corny. Or like,
Yeah.
oh, he does this and it bothers me. Or he chews too loud. I don't like to hear people eat. Well, it's just like,
neither.
it's little things, like, as I move forward and getting to know that person. And it's not necessarily me, like, trying to, shoot my shot or whatever. But, that initial contact, that just us being attracted to each other is not enough.
Kim?
I feel like I guess it is kind of 50-50 because I'm going to see if I'm attracted to you first, like Kenna said. Like, if there is some sort of chemistry there, then great. Now we can proceed to, is there conversation?
Yeah.
Do we have things to talk about? Because I do have somebody like that that's like, but I want to get to know you more. And I'm like, so talk.
Do it.
So, like, I don't understand. Like, you're making this like 21 questions and this is boring.
That's
So-
how niggas are. Some
Start
niggas
feeling
who...
like a job
Or
interview.
Yes, I feel like
an
or pussy
interview,
management.
and I'm like, I'm
It feels like a job
disinterested.
interview.
Yes, and now I'm like, I'm disinterested. It's the conversation's
now-
not flowing. We gonna stop with this.
The next
attracting who
question
we
I
are.
have is that the guys brought up. They said that us as females will not take a man with a plan. We need niggas that's established. I'm not gonna ask you this question because you really answer this. So sit back, please. Would you
I'ma
take
sit back,
a
y'all.
man with a plan? A man that is trying. A man that is coming from Wakanda all the way to
man with
you.
a plan?
Because again, you have
Like,
to
are
look
you
at it
executing the
again.
plan?
To look
Not
at it as a
Wakanda.
listen. Again, to look at it as a female. That again, to look at it as a female, are we giving these men a chance? You understand what I'm saying? Like, are we going, oh, okay, he has potential. Because I've seen men who do that with females as well. So I'm asking, would you take a man with a plan?
I've taken plenty of men with plans.
Right.
And I was there. I was for everything. I'm very open in a relationship to make it's equal parts. We're both given 100.
Right.
So it's like, you know what? I'm going to make this work. I'm going to see how it happens.
Right.
But it's like, if something happens on their end, like they was mentioning, when they hit that rock bottom and the point that you brought up that I love,
They
like,
treat
you
us like
treat me
shit.
like shit.
Facts.
I was there.
And then
for
you end
for
up,
a
unfortunately, like Nadia. I love you to pieces. And that's just how that is. You now start to look at men in a monetary value. You need to have everything that I have in order for me to fuck with you. But you could be missing out on a good ass nigga that we don't even know. Probably just got hired for that job, came up with that plan, got signed for this contract, and he's getting there, and in 2 to 3 months,
Sorry
it's
to that
way
man.
better.
Girl.
No, he's already on. He don't need you to help him. He's already getting there. And he just appreciated that you understood that he was sitting there to take that plan. That's my whole point. Because I'm not about to sit here with the nigga who's the rapper who got 2 cars. That mean what the fuck is you doing? Yeah.
Fucking the video bitches.
That's the
I don't
point.
got
He
time.
can fuck the video bitches as long as he taking care of home.
No, that's
he
not
is
good
not.
enough for me.
No.
He is not.
I'm not taking that. So, Deidre, have you taken men with a plan? And be honest. If you started out that way, yes, and now you have to turn from that. Got it.
I did date. He wasn't where he needed to be in life. I will admit to that. I'm not gonna lie. I will say though, being a man with a plan doesn't mean anything if you are not doing what you need to do to bring that plan to fruition. I could easily sit here and tell you, I'm going to do this and I'm going to map it out and this is what I'm going to do. Okay, but what work are you applying
What's
behind
the
that?
execution?
Because other than that,
Right.
it's just words. It's just words. And something that I did read recently on social media, and you can
Don't take
agree,
advice
you
from
can
social
disagree,
media, but go
whatever.
ahead.
No, it's not advice. It resonated with me.
Mm-hmm.
What it said was that men never look back when they find themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I kind of took that to me like, you can't build a man, you can do whatever you want to help him see his full potential, get to where he needs to be, and then guess what? You cannot guarantee that person is gonna stay there with you, because now this is a different caliber man. This man can pull women from over here and over here, people that he never thought he would sit at the table with. You know
So
what I'm
again,
saying?
a rich man now is no longer looking at you, but you're aiming for that rich man who now has multiple people to choose from. So why are we even setting that standard for that?
It's not about setting a standard.
It was the turn for me.
It's not about setting that standard for a rich man. It's about the fact that if I'm going to stick with you, a man that got a plan, right? You executed that plan. I don't even want to bring up my baby father, but I'm going to bring him up.
Okay, because obviously that's where it's going.
Boom! That's where it's going.
Okay.
Boom! He had a plan. He wanted to work. He wanted to work with his hands, construction, and do all this other stuff. Supported his business. Was giving out his business cards, doing all that. My boss hired him. Everything. Supporting this man, bro. Because as a wife, he proposed to me. As a wife, I'm supposed to be. So I'm supposed to support this man, right? Supported him. Now he building up clients, getting clients, getting money.
Pause right there. Was this before he was a baby daddy?
Before he was a baby daddy, baby. Before. So now I'm like, all right, cool. You building up your clientele, supporting his business, doing all this stuff. I'm taking the back burner now. I wanted to go to school. I wanted to finish school. I wanted to do all this stuff. I'm taking the back burner now because I'm like, yo, all right, he got to build up his clientele. Somehow money got to come into the crib, right? Boom. I'm pregnant. 2 jobs, working 2 jobs, pregnant. Doing this. He's now making more money.
Pause. Before you got pregnant, did you see that you was at Six Flags with the red flags?
I didn't see the red flags because I was a red flag. No, not because I was in love. I was a red flag. I was doing certain things that a hurt bitch do because I was hurt.
So you was a red flag, watching another red flag, and continue to keep going until you created Six Flags.
Until yes.
Okay.
So
We gotta be honest with ourselves.
We gotta be honest. And I was honest.
Red flag.
And I was honest. I went and I got help because I noticed I was a red flag. I didn't no longer want it to be a red flag. So I've seen him watching build his business up, getting clientele, paying one to my cousin. My cousin had properties out in Jersey. Now he's working in Jersey. Now he's making his money. Now he's making good money. Now I'm back in school. He's paying for my textbooks. He's doing things that I would want a man to do. Now we have a kid. Now he realizes he's not in love with me no more. Now he's moving on. Right. Now he got a new bitch.
Pause. How long were y'all dating before you got into the courtship, which then became you being a baby mother?
Like Mr. DJ Easy
7
said,
days?
We was dating for maybe a week. We went on our first date.
So let's stop right there. Let me tell you one thing about Meekz. Meekz always fucking wins. I always say this shit from the beginning. When you talk to niggas, you need to know niggas in different seasons. I don't give a fuck if I give you pussy on the 7th day to the 14th day. Let me finish. To the 21st day. You understand? That shit gonna hit different every other fucking time. Me giving you that does nothing. A nigga could get up and change at any moment. I'd rather me get to know you through this emotion. If you choose not to stay there, then baby, go ahead. But my time limit is 5 to 6 months. And once we get there, then we can move on to that courtmanship.
You're right.
But we was together for 4 years. And that's just
together.
a comfortability for me.
I get it.
Because you also need to know me as a person as well. I can get up and not want to deal with you no fucking more. And that's just me. And that's me looking from my environment, from my mother, from my aunt, to my friends that I see doing that. So nobody is here to sit back and fault me and go, if you not giving up, but baby, I'm doing good. I'm not saying that you're not. We doing
but
good.
We was together for 4 years. We was living
that.
together. Everything was working perfectly fine. Everything was going perfectly fine. It was certain things that I did that brought a lot of crazy things to the relationship, and it was a lot of things that we went through emotionally that brought a lot of crazy things to the relationship. So if you're not coming with that,
but believing
right now, I don't want it. If you're not coming with that, I don't want it because Nadia, I've done it,
Nadia,
and I'm not gonna do it again.
Believing a nigga and accepting a nigga with a plan is 2 different things. You gotta realize that when you apply certain things, you gotta apply it to different men. You walked into that situation. I'm gonna be 1,000% honest with you. If a man right now came in with a plan and tomorrow he ended up being a millionaire, that's that, Nadia. You can't. That one man cannot set the standard for everybody else, because you're gonna keep tumbling down the field of this nigga suck, this nigga suck, this nigga suck.
It's not.
But we're gonna move on from that. Kim, how do you rate niggas, and do you rate niggas, and how do you feel about that?
So I rate niggas looking, like I said, I look at their attractiveness.
So you rate niggas. So she rates.
Yeah, in a sense,
I want to know how she does it.
But I
rate niggas.
But I look at different things. Like, I guess how I rate is not going to be the same as how you rate. Like,
Right.
But you still rating though.
yes,
But that's fine.
it's
We can
fine.
rate.
Yeah. So I'm looking at how attractive are they to me. Like,
And
am I
would you
attracted
take
to
a
them?
man with a plan? Have you been in a position where you
I've
had to take
done
a man with a
that.
plan?
I'm tired of
And
that.
what it got you?
I've done that.
So now that
If I'm
you-
being honest, I've done that. I've
Right.
accepted the plan. I've said okay, and it turned out to be a whole lot of smoke and talk.
and that's fine.
And I'm not knocking no other dudes that might have a plan.
That's the answer.
Maybe you have more initiative than the one that I was
That's
with.
the
Great.
answer right there.
Good
You
for
need
you.
more than
But
just
don't
the
come to me
talking
with that.
about
Thank
the
you.
plan.
Unless
Don't come to
you
me with
really
that.
have, like, I need something substantial.
Got you. So my next question for everybody: have y'all ever been a side chick before?
I feel like if they do their game good, how would you know?
How you would know if you were side chick?
I don't think I was the side.
I
You
was
know
a
that
side
you
and I ain't
know you know when you was talking to a man and he still had multiple other bitches. That I consider that to be a side. You wanted a many sides on the plate.
Well, I found out I was a side when I got cheated on, so I guess that counts.
Okay,
That also happens.
but
to
how
me.
can a side get cheated on? I'm just asking.
Well, clearly I thought I was the main until I got cheated on.
So
I was
your
like,
your main mentality got you cheated on, but you was really a side, so you technically wasn't cheated on.
right, but you want to
Copy.
know
Complicated.
Just ask it, because if you ask a nigga, that's how they gonna say that shit. Cause when was that communicated? Did we ask for that communication through these niggas? How do we know? Bet. Next.
I was a side because I had the nigga first. That was my ex.
So
I went back to him and he had a bitch, but I didn't care he had a bitch because I felt like that was my nigga first.
Okay.
So I was a side.
Deja, was you a side before?
Yes, I didn't know.
Okay. So
I
that was
didn't know.
it was unbeknownst to you.
Yes, it was unbeknownst to me. I only found out because she found me on Facebook.
Ooh,
Damn.
That's crazy.
She came to you as a woman, huh?
No, not even.
Damn.
What happened is, you know how it is set now. If I don't know the person, the messages go directly to spam. I might not ever see
Yeah.
it. What happened was, Shorty was making fake Facebook profiles with this person, posting their videos, just trashing him, all this stuff. We ain't had no videos. He had videos of other people, right? I did not
That's
know.
a red flag.
I didn't know. I didn't know any of this. I only found out when the situation occurred, and I pressed him about it because I'm like, I never felt like I had any obligation to you and vice versa, but we, the attraction was mutual. I just didn't know, and I feel crazy because you got other people coming to me over stuff that you never told me, and I told you everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how you can't tell them everything.
Kim, you ever been a side?
Unbeknownst to me, I was hoodwinked.
Period.
I was hoodwinked, bamboozled, flabbergasted.
Taken
That's what I
for
was
fool.
tonight, right?
It behooved me.
It behooved me, it really did. And I found out they were fucking pen pal. It was ridiculous. I found a letter, and because I'll never forget
Not a
that.
4-page
Y'all know
letter.
the
How
story.
many people write
Y'all know
Four
the
pages.
story.
5 pages.
I
5
found the
pages,
letter,
girl.
and it was all so sweet and in love or whatever. Pressed them, nigga lied. Then she came to me as a woman. Like, this your nigga? He's my nigga too. You know,
ours.
She hit you
He's
with the,
ours.
if you didn't know, hello, you have him on
Damn.
Thursdays and Fridays, and I just have him for the weekend because that's really what it was.
Oh shit, scissor.
Oh, okay.
She hit.
So
Damn.
I was just
I
like,
gotta take a sip of my wine for that. Damn.
So I'm going to, now that we have answered most of their questions, I know that they're going to come back with another part to this.
Fuck them.
What I want to ask you wholeheartedly is,
Rough.
what are qualities that you look for in a man? Let me make sure I make this clear.
Define quality.
Quality.
Yeah, define quality.
A quality is anything that is emotional, not anything that is a monetary value. That is someone who is caring, someone who is in touch with their feelings, someone who is loyal, someone who can communicate.
Emotionally
Yes.
stable.
What are you looking for?
I have a list
What are
now.
qualities in a man? Kim.
okay, so first of all, how do you handle your anger?
Okay.
That is, how do you handle your
Because
anger?
black men say we're not worried about their mental stability.
Okay.
How do you handle it when it gets out of control?
I want to know, how do you handle your anger?
What's your temperament?
I want to see that.
These two.
What is your temperament?
Facts.
I need to know that.
Can you hush?
How
You're not on this episode.
At
How
all.
have you been handling?
Stay over there.
How have you been handling your own demons? We all have them. So how do you handle those situations where you feel like you have no one, or like you're down and out? Like what do you do? Are you in therapy? I'm
Pull away.
Do you pull away? Like,
Do you believe in therapy?
how do you communicate? How? I'm just curious. Like, these are things I want to know now, because those are the things that I am looking for. Do you know how to speak, especially when you are angry? Do you know how to speak to another woman when you are angry? Because that's the way you're going to talk to your mother, your sister, your auntie. So I want to know.
Yep.
How do you handle your emotions when you keep them bottled up, or do you actually communicate? Are you emotionally aware? I want to know.
Deidre,
It's like questions you ask yourself, right?
what are your
And if they
qualities
check
of a
that
man?
box,
That's all
right?
I'm asking. Give me
Do
a quality.
they can you trust that person, right? Do I feel safe around this man? Can this man
Safe.
express his emotions, you know, in a safe and positive way, right?
So we like men with emotions, because apparently men
Emotionally
saying that
aware.
we don't want emotionally aware men. We don't respect their feelings. So this percentage of women is asking for that, right?
Yep.
Go ahead. You have any more to that list? Don't you dare.
We got so much to say
Because you're running off emotions.
It's literally a checklist. That's all.
Kenna,
You know?
name some. I know you got them.
No, it's just funny because I like before the relationship that I'm in now, I would have never thought about like those questions, because I realized like listening to the questions y'all want in men, I realized I wasn't giving to him. So it's like I got the opposite issue, because now I'm the issue.
Yeah.
I can't communicate.
You can't reciprocate.
So it's
that.
like now knowing those qualities, God forbid something happened to us, I would look for those same qualities in the next one. You know, that's my piece.
Something that I never do is I don't know. I got us right now. I don't give. People ask me and I don't have answers. Qualities that I look for: somebody who has integrity, morals. That's a big thing to me, because once you have integrity and morals, everything else will fall underneath. It'll be you can be the provider. You'll be self-aware. You'll have that mental consciousness. You'll be able to be everything that you need to be. My qualities of a man is that you're able to be the man that you want to be. I don't need you to be a man for me. You got to do it for you first. Because then once you provide that and you walk into that door, I'm already see you for the man that you are, and we're going to go from there. And I feel like that's a lot of things that when I do talk to men, they're just like, oh, that's cap. That's big cap. But a lot of y'all who have been in my inbox can never say that I've sat and we've actually talked or we actually dated. I probably, in my whole 34 years of life, I've only been in 4 to 5 relationships. And I'm going to sit here and tell you it's really, I look good for 34 fucking relationships. There's not a man outside of that. Oh, I tapped that, I hit that, I spoke to that, I did, no. Even down to my group of male friends that are with me, they'll always keep it real. Like, nah, Meekz is not that person. She does not do that, because when I take people in, once I care for you as a friend, I care for you. I'm gonna cook for everybody. So don't look for that as a requirement for me as a woman, because bitch, you come to me, you gonna eat regardless. You come to my house like, well, I came to pick up a notebook and I'm baking you. I'm coming. I got cookies in the oven. I got macaroni and cheese. I got wings. I'm giving you food to go home with. You ain't got tissue. I'm giving you A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Are you cooking for Thanksgiving?
Yes, I am.
So we coming over.
So my thing is, what I look for is somebody who holds integrity and morals, and they're not a user, because they have to understand. I can be a bitch. You have to get past the first gatekeeper.
Say that again.
You gotta get past
say that
Meekz
again.
1, Meekz 2, Meekz 3 to get to Tamika.
We gotta meet the boss.
I've been friends.
Yes.
Meet the boss.
But how long have we been
It
friends?
should be like that though.
I've been friends with you guys for so long, even down to Zay, my co-host. We have been friends for 12 years, and it's not a person. He won't stand
I'm
up
the
to
new friend, y'all.
and be honest. That's how I am. So I will honestly sit there and say, yes, it takes me 5 to 6 months to deal with a man. If a man feels like they don't want to do that, then bye, you're not the man for me. Because I have plenty of men in my life that will sit there and be like, yo, she's a fucking vibe. The day that if I do ever get that chance, I know it will be something different. All this other stuff, that's why I'm not a part of this dating pool. So when I hear people talk like that, I'm like, if I had to be in that, I know how to adjust to get into that. But again, that's me. I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be okay. I'm not going to ask you the qualities of a man, because you answered that as well. What are your standards of and expectations of a man, which is completely different when you are talking to them, talking or dating? I'm going to tell you my biggest ones, and then y'all could go from there. Consistency. You got to be fucking consistent.
Yes.
I don't care what shit we're on. Whether it's
Facts.
friendship, a business ship, relationship, you need to be consistent in whatever it is that you choose to do.
Any
If you tell me
relationship.
that you go to the gym every 4 days, I need to go to the gym every 4 days. Because then I know that you'll also speak to me every 4 days. If I see that you're consistent in something else, I now start to apply it to the rest of life. Because that's just how that works for me. Don't ever get to an argument with me and be like, oh, Meekz, I didn't call you today, but you damn sure went to the gym every fucking day. That's how I think. That's me, because that's also how I work. You now become that consistency for me. I hold that standard, whether it's to my friends or anything else. Communication, you gotta be big on communication. And I am a big person when it comes to outings. We should be meeting each other. We should be hanging out. I honestly don't believe when I see people say, oh, we've been friends for years and I haven't seen this person in 3-4 months. Sometimes you gotta understand life is life. And yeah, but when you die, you want me to come to your funeral?
Yes.
Nah, bitch. That honestly, that's how I think. We need to.
You better come to my
We should
funeral.
meet up. We need to find some way. Self-care is also you coming and being able to talk to your friends and being able to fucking vent. If you
That's
work
true.
your 9 to 5 every 20,000 fucking days and then you get mad when all of a sudden I don't answer you because I ain't hear from you in 4 months, yeah, bitch, you did it to yourself. Because I could have been going through life too. You don't know what I could have needed from you for us to have that meetup. So that's why I hold people to that standard. Like, I'm very big on that. Send me a text. Hey, unfortunately, I can't do that today. Cool, no problem. I'm big on communication. But don't tell me that, and then I see your ass on fucking Instagram at another podcast. I guarantee you, I'm gonna curse you the fuck out. So again,
And block you.
I do that very quickly. So what's your standards and expectations of men?
Anybody want to say?
I mean, heavy on the consistency and
Word.
communication. Those are big.
So we're not looking for dick and we're not looking for money.
I mean, yes, money. I'm not
That's
gonna lie. Yes, money. Yes, money. Fine. Yes.
Okay.
I do want that.
I don't want your money, but I think
It'd be
you should
nice,
have your
though.
money.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
You should have it though.
right. I agree with those 2 points with consistency and communication. And the thing for me, I want whatever man I'm dealing with to be the man that they want to be for themselves, not just for me. Because if you're not, something that I think I realize with some men, not all of them, right? Is like sometimes they just feel like, yo, I'm not where I want to be in life. This is not what I'm trying to do. I need to get my shit together. I want you to be the man that you want to be for yourself. I don't need you to get your shit together for me. Do it for you, and then everything else will follow. Because I respect the fuck out of somebody that would tell me, like, yo, I have a lot going on, but I need to get my shit together. I respect you for being honest with me on that forefront. Because I can't sit here and say that as a man, you need to get your shit together, but you can't vent to me or you can't vent to nobody about it. Because at the end of the day, you also just said, like, yo, am I someone that this person can vent to and vice versa? You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to respect that person and allow them to do what they need to do. And it's up to me to decide, do I want to, be along for the ride or not? But do it for you. Don't do it for me.
I don't agree with that, but go ahead. Because I feel like we all people. You knew life was lifing. You knew what the fuck you had.
But that's exactly what I mean. Life be life, and that shit be beating the hell out of you.
You know life be lifing.
Life be roughing people up, which is why I say
And you need to figure it out. It's called survival of the fittest. You need to figure it out. But
and at the end of the day,
can't
when
cut
I'm not
people
100%, I need everybody to respect me when I say I'm not where I want to be. And you either gonna help me get to where I need to be, or you're just gonna be like, all right, I'm praying for you. And that's it.
But see, niggas don't do
pray
that.
for me, baby.
Niggas will cut you off because they feel like I need to get where the fuck I need to be, and then they want to come back to you when they super saiyan 100%. Nah, nigga, I was fine with you at 45. I would have liked to stay there to be there for along the ride. Like, you don't know what the fuck I could have put up with. I would have respected that. That could have been a different growth of our friendship. I don't respect men that feel like you have to be 100% because nobody in life is 100%.
Yep.
Nobody.
Right.
Not
But
even
that's
God
why
is
I
100%.
say, like, you need to be the person that you need to be for yourself.
So, first.
Now, you might sit here and be like, all right, I'm at a 50. I want to get here and this, that, and third. It's up to me. Do I want to decide to be your partner in this journey? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So as a man, and also I can't sit here and say I can't expect this and I want this and I want that, making demands or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And not respect that in the same fashion.
Kenna, standards and expectation of a man?
I feel like the main one is vulnerability, because I feel like I can't get all of that
That's a good
communication
That
and
is.
all that stuff if you're not vulnerable with me. If you don't feel like you can come to me to talk to me, like, do you feel vulnerable enough to tell me something that's really bothering you? Like, I feel like if I don't have that, then how can we lead to everything else?
But do us as women, do we provide that for them?
Yes.
Let's be honest.
Apparently not.
I don't. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like when it comes to what we looking for, how can I put it? I don't feel like we've stated that to create that vulnerable state for men to feel that way, because there is a percentage of women that they can't decipher us from them, because we got certain standards where we like, I'm not doing that shit with this nigga, knowing that you probably been a good person for this man to talk to and be vulnerable, and he would have been able to flourish, and you probably would have been able to flourish in other ways. Same as well, we got to understand that it may not be the right man for that right time. We can't just pick up and be like, all these niggas, because honestly, all these niggas do the same shit. All these bitches, all they want is money. We just sat down and there's 5 of us, and 2 out of the 3 of us told you it was about the money. There's a different percentage that we're just like, no, I get it. We all want to be taken care of. We're all looking for a man to do what a man is technically supposed to do. But right now it's being generalized that, oh, this nigga needs to drive this nigga's it. And I'm gonna be honest, that does nothing for me. It does nothing for me. I'm okay with that. I like the growth if we could look back and we're both like, damn.
Like, you remember when we were shoveling
We
snow?
came
But
from
no,
here.
I like the growth, but it's the fact that the growth leads to, I'ma fuck you over, fuck you, I'ma get with somebody that's better than you.
You're right. And you know what
That's what I don't like.
You know what that is? That's your growth. That's now for
that's
you
my
to move
growth.
on, and that's now for you
That's
to grow
my
in a
growth.
different life. It's not for you to now throw up
Exactly.
and
So
hate. That was
that's
your
why
lesson.
I expect certain things and I demand certain things. And if you're not coming with those certain things, I don't need you.
Have
You're
you
not
ever-
what I want.
Have you ever been ghosted before?
Yes.
Absolutely.
What did that look like?
Ooh,
What did it feel like?
What did it look like? What did it sound like? My phone be dry.
I'm
Oh,
rolling.
Dry.
How you been ghosted?
It was funny story. Real quick story though.
Mm-hmm.
It was at the airport when we was working there.
Oh, I'm trying to think. Who was there?
Now it was when I was in, what terminal was it?
2.
Yep, I was in terminal 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I was talking to this man. It was all good. Last thing this man texted me, I have to go get my badge renewed. That's it.
Damn.
I haven't heard from him.
Ooh,
And
Fell
like
off somewhere.
Fuck this
a
nigga.
couple of months. Then when he comes back, he was like, "Oh, do not talk to me like I have not heard from you
Yep.
in years." He was like, "Oh, my phone." I was like, "So you don't got no friends? You don't got me on social media? None of these excuses. You don't work in the fucking airport, bro.
But you coulda
know
come
my
look for me?
schedule. I worked the graveyard shift, B. So you telling me there was no way for you, and you knew the same people I knew.
Exactly.
So you couldn't say pass the message?
excuses.
You know what it sound like? You was like a backup.
Word.
And then when something else better came to fill his time,
And who
that's
was
when
You
better
took it and then that failed, and now he want to
when
come
that
back to
failed,
you.
he's like,
Fuck out of
"Let me
here.
Come back and see what Kenna.
Let me spin the block real quick.
2-year-old mind though.
Of course, you know when you young and dumb and whatever, but you know.
You
Yep.
been
It
ghosted
happens.
before, Kim?
I don't think so.
Okay, Kim got the real pussy management over there. Okay, Kim.
It ain't about nobody pussy management.
Right. It's not. I just.
Because you probably ain't even give him none.
That's. I probably, if they ghosted me, I probably didn't even give a fuck.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying.
Yeah, like
But you still
So-
got ghosted. Don't matter if you give a fuck or not.
I
It's the
probably
fact that
have.
was you ghosted or was you not ghosted.
That sounds like you had a whole rotation. Like, it's okay, I lost one, but I'm up 5.
That's facts. But you still got ghosted though, because
That's it. I'm trying to sit and think. Like, I've had stories where I've ghosted people. I just didn't want to talk to them anymore. I just stopped responding.
why not tell them like, yo,
They wasn't like getting the hint.
Hint.
Like I was saying, like, hey, like you keep hitting me up to like let's talk, and I'm just like, this is boring. Like we are not talking about anything. Like there's no conversation here, and you're
say
not
that? Like,
yes,
outright, though, this is
outright.
boring?
Like yeah, I want to get to. This is the same person. I want to get to know you better. So what are we talking about? Like I don't
So what's
understand.
next?
All you keep asking me is what I'm doing, and I don't really.
nah, that's facts, and that's annoying.
Right, like that's very
That's
annoying.
annoying.
What am I doing? The same shit I'm gonna do.
I'm always doing.
Rinse and repeat. I get up, I go to work, I come back, I go home. But stop asking me what I'm doing.
It's the same shit. Take me out.
Maybe they just
Let's get to
You
know each other.
So I
Have
feel
good
like one of the
conversation
many
skills.
last points that I want to bring up is group chats. There's been a stipulation going around. There's been some niggas talking about it, and there's been a couple of females that I feel like they think they out there sharing a secret. Do we in these female group chats be talking about these niggas? The reason why I bring
Yes.
this up is
Yes, you do.
the
Yes, we
reason
do.
Sometimes.
the reason
A
why
lot
I
of the
bring this
times.
up is I don't feel like that point is valid, because if we would, there wouldn't be a lot of bitches who didn't know that somebody else was their friend that was fucking their baby father. Because then the sisterhood ain't fucking real, like how we said before.
Those
so
friends,
what I'm saying
friends.
is, do we really tell our friends, ooh, yes, girl, I went and I saw this nigga and I sucked this nigga dick from the back?
Yes.
I do. I definitely do. Cause baby,
drive my friends
when that
crazy.
day happened, I was like, bitch, guess the fuck
Yes.
what? Guess who I'm with right now? Guess who dick I suck right now? Guess who fucking I
Sorry.
fuck?
And we're here.
My bad, y'all. My bad.
The point is,
Stop
yes.
sucking dick and
But
sucking
they
dick.
know.
But they know.
They not staying.
Our friends know.
They don't
about
gotta
you
stay, but they
and
come
your dick
back.
and what it was like and whether it was good or not. Our friends know. We tell them.
They know.
Y'all
Sorry.
really feel like, I don't think, Kenna, what group chat we in? Cause we not in the right.
Y'all exactly. They like cause baby.
Like we don't be. I don't feel.
I'ma add y'all to our group chat. I'ma add y'all to our group
A
chat.
new man. I'm like, yo, so how was the day? I saw y'all over here. What happened? I don't care what time it is. Like, yo, so how was it? You get back to me when you get
The
back.
first day when y'all know who I told. I told them
Yup.
because we was in the group chat talking.
Let's talk about it. Hello.
But that dick was good though.
Listen, if it has you waking up,
In the group
Like,
chat.
Grand
In the group
Rising.
chat.
Don't let
Glorious
it be trash
Rising
because in the
is
group
good.
chat we roasting you. I don't even know you.
Roasting you. Don't have a
That's a
small
shame.
dick and don't know how to use it. Cause
Sorry.
we roasting you, baby.
I know it's sounding bad right now, but
The last thing that I want to talk about, so that we can end this out.
Oh my god.
How did you know you got cheated on? How did you
Oh,
find out?
baby.
the letter.
We can't be relating this hard.
So
on
you
this,
just
man.
got
That's crazy.
you just got a letter like Blue's Clues.
I found Blue's Clues. Found a
just got
letter.
a letter.
Just left it out carelessly because you obviously didn't give a fuck.
What he did? He said, "Is you is or is
You ate my baby. Okay, basically. Fucking pen pals. Like I don't even understand. Yo,
First of all, it blows my mind.
How did you
Writing
find
letters?
out? How did you find?
right and left. I couldn't get a
Letters?
fucking. I had couldn't get
Good
a
morning
full
text,
story.
right?
Let
Bruh.
me find a pen. Let me.
But she writing letters to
Letters to
bitches.
each other.
Deidre, how did you find out you got cheated on?
Yo.
If you did.
Yes, I did.
Mm-hmm.
One of the few times I got cheated on, dude kissed the girl right in my face.
Bruh.
He deserves to get fucking fucked up.
Yes, he kissed her in front of me.
That's what
Like
my-
it was nothing. Like it was nothing. Granted, I was young and dumb. I was dumb as fuck. But yeah, that's
Couldn't
definitely
do
one of them.
Kenna?
that now.
First time, I just knew it was gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was the second time. First time,
Mm-hmm.
Shorty hit me up.
Came to you as a woman.
Not even. She was dumb. I was 19. I'm like, girl, you don't even understand how reckless I am. I was like, I will pull up right now. I left my house at 6:00 in the morning.
Cause I
to
be
beat
ready.
this
I be
bitch
ready to
ass.
fight.
And then she was like,
Anybody.
nah, I don't want
Ready.
no smoke. Bet I'm going to the nigga house now. I'm waking his entire family up because you got me fucked up.
Facts.
But I'm better now.
Y'all ain't getting no sleep.
I'm not. I stay dangerous.
What about me?
Wait, you gonna be last because you gonna end the episode out because we gonna cut it right when you start to get into your shit. Mark, you gonna make sure you cut this. So I'm gonna be honest because everybody always fucking gets on me with like, who hurt you and why this? I'm not gonna give y'all one. I'm gonna give y'all 5 people and this shit gonna be quick the fuck as fuck. Yup. First person, and it wasn't always at the beginning. It was always okay. We was in these relationships and it was like 3 to 4 years in. It was the first. I don't give a damn. But they all still begging at the door like Keith Sweat talking about that's my house and I got a ring and they all miserable with baby mothers because I'm too fine to be a fucking baby mother. So let's make sure.
First of all, don't come for baby mother.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be a wife before I'm gonna be a baby mother. That's just me.
I
My
wanted that
standard
too,
and my
baby, but it
expectation.
didn't come that way.
I held out. I watching the standard and the expectation, and I knew what the fuck to do because I
Keep
knew what,
holding out, baby
I knew
girl.
what I was worth it, and I knew that I knew
Keep
what it
holding
was.
out.
So, first time again, I was young. Homeboy had nothing to do with sexual relations. It was just some girl just going around talking about I want you, I want you, I want you. That was when MySpace was the thing at the time. I was the number one on the spot.
Oh, top 8, you was number 1?
Homeboy lived right across the street from me. He still live on my block because we live on this block, and every day I tell his story, and he apologizes every time he sees me. Shorty went and switched it.
Oh, the bravery.
So you was number 8.
I was number 2, and she was number 1. I looked out the window. She waved to me from the window.
Oh,
And I proceeded to go across the street.
As you should.
And I spoke to his uncle and was like, nah, I just gotta go upstairs and go get something. I was like,
I'm
no,
gonna drag her
no,
down
you
the
can't
stairs.
go upstairs. No, no, I can go upstairs. I was like, please, let me just get something, finesse them a little bit. Got upstairs, tore that house to fucking shreds.
As
Mother
you
in the
should.
house, father in the house, sister in the house. I'm knocking down everything in the room. Back to the fucking TV, looked at him, looked at her, was like, what happened? And then walked the fuck back out the house. That was strike one. Strike two, next dude, same thing. Homeboy walking down the block with another girl. Nigga said, all right, I wasn't with her. Mind you, these are all people that still to this day. Yo, I fucked up. So I'm still always winning. It don't matter if it was, I gave it to you, gave it wouldn't even fucking matter. Number 3, I'm in the club and one of the person's homeboys sent me a video of them in Miami with another girl. Sent me the whole video.
What kind of video was it?
To this day, he does not know why.
Because the homeboy wanted some too. That's why.
Yes, to this day,
He wanted some play.
the homeboy doesn't. The boy did not understand why when he came back from Miami, I was in a whole nother relationship. It was like, oh, what happened? And it was just like, oh, nothing.
Oh, okay.
Never explained it. Never said
So
nothing.
you ghosted him.
You still hang out with your mans, whatever. No, we still speak. He still hit me up every year.
Ghosted.
Happy birthday, Meekz. So that's why I was like, I'm always winning. It's never anybody that's like, oh, because I didn't do this. But I gotta be honest. Like when it comes to people cheat, they weren't cheating because of a physical thing. It was something emotionally fucked up with them. Because if you come into somebody now and you're like, damn, I didn't realize what the fuck I had then. That always makes me feel better as a person. I'm doing the right thing. I'm not doing something that's wrong.
Yep.
It'll never be a whole NBA list of niggas talk about I hit that. Nah, never. Never have you ever.
NBA list.
Never. You don't even know what it looks like. We're not even doing that. So that's just me. And I've seen a lot of shit that they went through. And I am honestly still friends with all of them to this day. They all have kids. They all have baby mothers. And they all hit me up like, yo, you was the only person I could talk to. Like, you was my friend. You was my best friend. You did A, B, C, D. And that means more to me than that, because then we would have never been able to cross and meet on this path. So I feel like the place that I'm at now is a way better place than where the fuck I was then. So when I take to heart when people do shit to me, but I also realize they gonna come back in 2-3 years and they gonna realize that they fucked up. Like,
always.
And I'm gonna always hear that. So Nadia, when did you find out you got cheated on? You got 1 minute.
He invited me to the baby shower.
What?
And you went?
No, I didn't. I didn't go because he was in jail for murder.
So what? Why?
How you to a baby shower?
Come to
if he
find
didn't
out.
Make it.
Come to find out.
Thank you guys.
He don't even think the baby is his.
Balance. We're out.